Hello, my name is Zet, aka Colorado's Rockstar Realtor with the Homebound team with Keller Williams. And today I am here to talk to you about the market. And although it is summertime, in some ways it certainly feels more like winter than it does summer in some regard. So today we're going to go over the market and talk a little bit about the climate and do a little bit of a temperature gauge, if you will. And with that being said, I'm ready to go. My team, the Homebound team, we have a little bit of a philosophy, if you will, and that is winter is our season. And what that means is while everyone else is hunkering down and bundling up and getting ready to hibernate for the season, we have our head down and we are working hard and grinding it out for our clients and making things happen. And so whether it's summer and winter or winter and summer or whatever the season is, we're ready to go. I'm ready to go. I have my flannel on and I have the setting set and the mood just right for the market, for the temperature, whatever the temperature is here. So we're going to do a quick temperature read and just check in and see how things are going, because I know there's a lot of information out there and a lot of somewhat misinformation, if you will, a lot of maybe mixed signals. And so I wanted to just take a quick look at some actual data, some actual facts, and just really look at what's going on there so we can, like I said, get a good temperature gauge and a read on the market and a read on the temperature. So thanks for joining me. And if you will, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It surely helps us with all the algorithms and all of that. And we all know that we need all the help with all the algorithms we can get, right? So thanks for joining us and thanks for tuning in. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. This is our Facebook page. If you have any other questions, you can always reach out to me or the team here. If there's anything I cover here that maybe brings up more questions, or if there's something you would like more information on, anything we could provide further information on, or if there's a house you see out there you'd like more information on or that sort of thing, feel free to reach out to us, and we're here to help you out with anything that we can. We're more than happy to help out with all things real estate. So that's our website. You can find us there at By Springs, and you can also find me at Colorado's Rockstar Realtor. So again, that's at By Springs, the Homebound team. And so let's real quick just take a look at a couple charts, some recent statistics. This is going off of the most recent stats that we have. This is right from Realtor Service Corps, right from PPAR, which is the Pikes Peak Association of Realtors. And this is charts from July of 2022. This is just showing homes for sale and housing statistics of homes for sale here. And it goes back a whole year. So this is July of 2022 here. And looking back a whole year, as you can see, about a year ago, we had about 1,000 homes on the market. And then from there, it started to drop off and we felt a real squeeze on the market and a real restraint on inventory. And then we felt relief from that pressure and it shot back up. And right now we're sitting, at least in July of 2022, around 2,600 homes on the market, which is quite a bit when you look at the lack of inventory that we were dealing with before. Now, overall, this is a good thing. It's the market leveling out. It's no longer the crazy red hot sellers market that we were dealing with back in those days, back in that time frame. And the reason it's a good thing is buyers are no longer having to put crazy offers going $30,000, $50,000, $100,000 over asking price, giving away the farm, and giving all kinds of extra conditions on top of that as well, such as appraisal gaps and waiving inspections, or those kind of things that we were seeing happening in the market. So it is a good thing. A lot more opportunity for buyers out there right now. And just to keep going, looking at the stats here, this is just different stats we have, average days on market, that sort of thing. So we won't spend too much time on any of that stuff. But one thing that I thought is interesting here, if you look at new listings here, July of 2021, This is showing us that there was 2176 new listings on the market. And then here, July of 2022, 2087, and then June, 2350. So although it's increasing and there are more listings coming onto the market, it's not anything crazy, comparative to recent years or last year. It's pretty in line with the amount of new listings on the market then. Definitely a different market, of course, than we were dealing with then, because like I said, much hotter of a seller's market, and different market conditions as well. But one thing that is important to note and pay attention to here, one thing I wanted to mention, the average sales price here. So if you look here, the average sales price, it goes from 450. This is the median sales price here, 450, 482 in 2020, from July of 2021, 450, 482, 500 in July of 2022, and 495 in June of 2022. So it's going up, and that's the median sales price. And the average sales price as well is going up. If you look at July of 2021, the average sales price was 501, and now the average sales price is 551. So homes are still appreciating. And so that's definitely something to mention or make note of. And while there's a lot of panic and fear out there, yes, interest rates are going up, and yes, homes are not appreciating at the rate they were, which is fine, because homes are not appreciating at the 15, 17, 22%, maybe even upwards of that, depending on the area. Homes may not be appreciating at that level, but 4% is still 4%. And if homes are appreciating at 4%, that's still appreciation that homeowners are seeing. And the other side of the coin is what's rent, what is the rate of rent? If you ask yourself, well, 100% is the rate of rent. And so that's just something to take into account, because rent is certainly going up as well. So that's just something to kind of point out there with the market what's going on, looking at what we're seeing. Definitely a lot more houses coming onto the market. And we're going to continue on in our delve into the market and our temperature gauge here on the market. So this is straight from the PAR. As you can see, I have my source. Always cite my source. So I have my source here, PPAR, right from the Pikes Peak Association of Realtors. And this is the recent stats on the market. So the market watch. So new listings here, 463 new listings. And that's pretty good. That's good to see. Whereas a few months ago, realtors and buyers and everyone was screaming because the new listings, you would look on there and it would be 200 or less than 200. It'd be a real small amount. That's definitely not enough to feed the market that we have, enough to feed the demand that we have for our market. So price increase, not surprisingly, not a very big number there. Price decrease, 625. Now that's pretty substantial. That is worth pointing out and definitely worth making mention of. We have been seeing a lot of price reductions, price decreases, price improvements, whatever you want to call it. We've been seeing those happen pretty much across the board, as far as price ranges and areas and everything. We've been seeing a lot of price reductions, and that's mainly in large part due to the fact that sellers are still pricing homes, and I say sellers, but sellers and agents, it's on us agents as well. We have a responsibility to keep tabs on what's going on in the market, keep our thumb on the pulse, and really know what's going on, and be able to guide our clients, our buyers, and our sellers with what is going on in the market, and giving them good information on that. And with that being said, a lot of people are listing their house still based off of what was happening in the market 4 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, and really they're doing themselves a disservice in doing that. We really need to be looking not only at the last month or so, but really even in the last couple of weeks with what's going on in this market, because this market is definitely fast moving, and it's changing rapidly, so we need to adapt and move quickly with it and be able to adjust with it as well. So moving on from there, look at under contract. Under contract showing means that they have accepted an offer and they are still allowing showings. They're still allowing backup offers. They're taking backup offers on the property. So there's 224 under contract showing properties. Then you have pending, which is like under contract. They've accepted an offer and they're no longer doing showings. It's, you know, they've accepted an offer and it is off the market at that point. While they go through the process of getting it to the closing. So there's 281 homes pending. So overall, if you're looking at that, you have over 500 homes pending or under contract, with those added up with the pending and under contract showing. So you actually have more under contract than you do as new listings. And so that's a good sign. That shows us that there is still volume in this market. There's still homes being sold, being put under contract and sold. Going back to that, 384. So 400, just under 400 homes sold. So that number is a little under the new listings. But again, if you're looking at under contract and the homes that are pending, that's actually more than the new listings. So that's a good sign. To me, that's a healthy sign, a healthy indicator that the market has been correcting and it has been adjusting, and now we're starting to see more homes go under contract now that they have done those price improvements. So overall, I think that there is a lot of hope in this market, and I'm not saying that just to be biased, of course, that I'm a realtor and I work within real estate. I'm saying that because there's not only indicators of that, there's a lot of people a lot smarter than me talking about this, what's going on with the market and what is to be expected in the near future with everything going on with rates and Fed and all of that. So, I think that right now we're just kind of in the thick of it, kind of in the eye of the storm, if you will. There's a lot of hesitation and a lot of uncertainty. And so we're seeing that reflect in the market as well. But this is by no means similar to what we dealt with in 2008 with the market crash at that time, which was directly correlated with the housing market. This is separate, and the housing market's its own thing with what we have going on a macro event. Although it does affect it, it's not directly correlated or tied to it. So a lot of healthy indicators, healthy signs within the market still. And overall, to me, this is a good thing. This is good things that we're seeing happen in the market as far as the market correct a little bit, price improvements happen, because it's opening up a lot of opportunity to buyers that were being priced out of the market just a very short time ago. So that's a good thing for buyers and sellers. There's still people looking to buy and sell and invest in real estate. And if there's anything we can do to be here of service to you, to help you out with buying, selling, or investing in real estate, feel free to reach out. Our contact information will be below. I'll make sure to have all that information below. You can always feel free to reach out and call me or give me an email or a text, and I'll make sure that we're getting you taken care of and getting back to you ASAP. So again, if there's anything we can do to help you out, just let us know. We are your go-to resource for all things real estate, whether it's here in Colorado or anywhere in the world. And my name is Zet, aka Colorado's Rockstar Realtor. Thanks for joining us today, and I hope you have a wonderful day.